Tonight, J Money, you started to embrace Jaredology. You got to win over half of the tag team champions. How do you feel, J Money? How do you feel, my son?
Well, I'll just say it like this. If I can remember correctly, I won my match. But what about you?
I'm a martyr for my cause. It's okay. Listen, J Money, you're going to finish the process. You're going to accept Jaredology. And you're going to be the disciple of Jaredology. Whether you like it or not. You lost your soul to me. You bet your soul for a pile of gold that's still around my waist. You see this? This is what you worked for. And you failed. And this is what you got. Salvation. So you shouldn't be pissed about that. You should look happy. You should look up at the sky every morning and think, Jaredology saved my soul. But instead, you're sad and you're depressed and you're miserable. But I have a cure for that, J Money. See, the cure is real simple.
Just wait a minute. All this stuff you're talking, and it's like, I need you to do good in SPW. Let's get one thing straight, Jared. I don't need you. Yeah, you beat me last week, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. But just know this. J Money, the premier player, don't need you, don't need Jaredology, and I sure in hell don't need you to watch my back.
I'm not watching your back, son. I'm saving you.
Jason Rose, you need to get this through your head. You are ignorant. You need to get your head out of your ass. And you need to listen just for 3 seconds, all right? I got a fire in my heart, and these fans know that I can beat you. You cheat every week. It's pitiful. Next week you won't be here, fine. But just know you will return, and I will beat you.
See this wall? Kevin Zion threw me into this wall. Tried to take me out, but it didn't quite work for him. See, I'm still here. If anything, Kevin Zion, you brought me back to realizing who I really am. You brought me back to my Brooklyn roots. Nothing's gonna hold me back, not even this wall. Okay? Dale Wild couldn't hold me back. Nothing's in my way anymore. And this wall represents that. I'm knocking down the competition here in SPW. K-Swiss is back better than ever, and I'll be damned if anybody gets in my way, because they'll all look like the wall.
Tonight, Jared Ethan, me and you one-on-one, I beat you, plain and simple. J Money, we had a little conversation outside the ring, ran into you in the back, told me you didn't see Jared use the book. I believe you, man. We go back a little ways. But Jared Ethan, I mean,
Let me tell you something, Jared Ethan. I'm not pissed because J Money won the match, because J Money's a good competitor. He's a good wrestler. We had a good wrestling match till you went and stuck your nose into my business. Whenever we come back November 1st, tag team title match, I'm going to tear you limb from limb all over this building. I don't care if I go all the way to Selmer. I'm getting a piece of you. And if I get that little book of yours, I'm sticking it where the sun don't shine.
You know what? Knee pains are a real pain in the ass. But next week, I get my rematch for the West Tennessee Championship against Jared Ethan. And Jared, you could take your book, tear some pages out of it, wad it up a little bit, and wipe your ass, because I'm going to put you in the Tornado Alley Slam, and then I'm going to flush the toilet.
Caitlin Pride, you bitch! You cost me my SPW Heavyweight Championship. Corey Daniels, I had you defeated. But your little so-called girlfriend, but wait a minute, girlfriend, she's with Sean Reed, so she's a bitch and a whore. And after the match, Sean Reed and Caitlin Pride come jump me. It ain't that easy. Next week, I will see y'all. Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Come on!
Matty Ice. Matt Taylor. Same match.
Same result. You lost. With all the heart and all the fire and all the drive and all the advantages you have, Matt, you still lost. And I know you're going to whine and you're going to cry and you're going to get mad. You're going to want another match. Sorry, Matty. You may be the darling of Southern Premier Wrestling. All these fans love you, and Lord knows the people that book these shows, the people that own this show, they push you down everybody's throat. I'm sorry, Matty, but I'm not going to be here next week. Taking a week off, and what I suggest you do, take a little time. Take a little time, Matt, to realize that I'm right and that you'll never beat me. The quicker you get through that, the quicker you understand that you can't beat me, the quicker I can move on to title shots, championships, and so on. You can go have fun somewhere else. Pick someone else that maybe you've got something more over. But with me, you don't have it up here. With all your heart, all your drive and desire, you're just not smart enough to get it done, Matt. See you in 2 weeks.
SPW wrestling fans, I feel like we should renew a rivalry in 2 weeks, November 1st, for the SPW Heavyweight Championship. Southern Saint, Corey Daniels, you've been mowing over competitor after competitor. But your rivalry with Kevin Zion goes a little different than your others. See, Kevin Zion has whipped your tail end from pillar to post just about every night we've came across each other. So if you have the guts, why don't you see if you can put that belt on the line against Kevin Zion at November 1st?
Mick Vicious, we beat you last week, we beat you this week, and then next week, it's going to be the exact same thing again. We're going to beat you again next week.
That's right, Mick Vicious. 3 weeks of you getting dominated by Vicious and Delicious. And let me just tell your little football team one thing. You come back next week, you're going to watch your coach get beat down like he's never had before. And then I'm going to take my belt off. I'm going to whoop you like your mama should have, and then I'm going to twerk. Twerk, twerk.
That's enough. That's all that needs to be said. Just watch your back, Mick.
Apologize to whoever it was that was scheduled to wrestle me, but sometimes there's things that are more important. For instance, one of those things is making sure that I am in the right place mentally and physically for my SPW Championship rematch with Corey Daniels. You see, a big thing people aren't really mentioning with this is that the numbers are in my favor. The numbers are on my side. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers because, you see, I won. I was the one sole survivor that saved SPW. Let's look at the numbers. 365 days ago, Treehouse of Horror won when I became the SPW champion. How about 6 months that I held that championship, that I raised the prestige of that title? The numbers don't lie, and I'm not going to lie either. Corey Daniels, your time is limited. I hope that you had a wonderful match with Mick Vicious. Sorry I wasn't there to see it, but you know, Mick Vicious, I hope you softened him up a little bit for me. If not, that's okay. I don't doubt that I can do it myself. Corey, we've known each other a long time. Long time. And this weekend, October 25th at Treehouse of Horror 2, Andrew Palmer is going to show you why I'm pro wrestling and why I've always deserved to be the SPW Heavyweight Champion.
Tonight, I showed you all what kind of champion I am. I took your big hero, Big Mick Vicious, and I put his face into that mat just like I do to everybody else that I face. And next week, it's me and you, Andrew Palmer, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to you.